It's a question as old as this fine game we like to play. Does something new and modern actually benefit me more than something older? Do I need to upgrade? Is modern technology better, or is it all just a marketing gimmick by the companies trying to take my money and stop me playing my old favorite trusted driver? Well, I've done this video or variations of this video for the last few years now, where I've taken my older TaylorMade drivers and pitted them head to head to see which one is the best. And in this year's edition, we're gonna take the last 8 years of TaylorMade drivers and do my version of March Madness, some bracket challenge to determine which is the best driver out of the last 8 years, which is when TaylorMade introduced the kind of multi-material head. These are the heads that I gamed over my playing career. So you're not gonna see M2s, M4s, or M6s. There was a head that I didn't use every year, so that's why I don't have that head in my collection. We're using my current Ventus Black 6X shaft in all of these. FlightScope Mevo for data, and we're just paying attention to ball speed and overall distance. We're using range balls, I understand. I don't have the facility at my fingertips to use tour balls for all of this testing, so take that into consideration. And for this bracket, what I'm doing is in the round of 8, it's 2 drives with each driver. In the round of 4, it's 3 drives with each driver. And in the finals, it's 4 drives with each driver. Averaging it all out, let's see which driver comes out on top. Battle of the M1s. Ball speed was pretty similar with both of them. 159.5 with the 2016, 160.4 with the 2017, but the 2017 was just astronomically more spinny. So the total distance was only 240.2 yards, while the 2016 M1 was 251.9 yards. So 2016 M1, you advance to the next round. If I'm being honest, this is probably one of my least favorite TaylorMade heads I've ever used since using them since 2012. The M3 was the advent of twist face. I quite liked this head. M3, 161.7 ball speed. M5, 160.4 ball speed. M3, 251.7 average total distance. M5, 243.9 average total distance. So M5, I'm not surprised, but you are eliminated. M3, you are on to the next round to take on the M1. Oh, and I did hit all of these basically at neutral loft to what the head was, and wherever the weight last was, when I last used it, I didn't mess with the weights, because that's basically the most accurate I could give. I wasn't gonna fine tune the weights and lofts to make them the same, because then that would change the face angle and all that. So I just used them the way they were, standard loft to the head I had. So Sim 2 is an 8 degree, Sim was a 9 degree. Obviously no adjustable weights in Sim 2, and my adjustable weights in Sim was just kind of just a hair towards a draw. Sim, 161.2 ball speed, 254.6 total yards. Sim 2, 163.8 ball speed, 255.9 total yards. This was definitely a faster driver than the Sim, and you see it right here, 2 balls, bam, bam. It's faster, it's further, so Sim 2, you've advanced to the semifinals. The final round of 8 matchup is our most recent offerings, the Stealth 2 from this year and the Stealth from last year. These are both the Plus models, 9 degree heads. Weight in my Stealth was a hair fade biased, strange, and the weight in my Stealth 2 is a hair draw bias. So Stealth, 164.8 average ball speed. Stealth 2, 165.6 average ball speed. You're seeing a jump in ball speed, and this is just swing to swing. So you're seeing that these newer drivers that they're claiming to be faster are actually a little bit faster. Stealth, average of 242.7. You could tell it was very spinny. Stealth 2, an average of 252 yards. But again, you're seeing, I'm using range balls, so the ball speed is probably a couple miles lower, and my ego, I couldn't care less. and the overall yardage is probably in the 10, 15, 20 yards maybe, because the spin is just higher with range balls, a little less ball speed. But again, I don't care. It's just a fun test, and we're comparing them in the same kind of environment, so we're getting a very accurate comparison head to head. Stealth 2, you're on to the semifinals. So the first semi-final, 2016's M1, my 430 head against 2018's M3, and it's surprising to me because I really liked the 2017 M1. When I played it, I used a hazardous shaft back then. I really like this one as well, same shaft. M1, 162.3 average ball speed. A little bit faster, but I am warming up a little bit more. So we're seeing a little bit more ball speed just because my club head speed is picking up a little bit. Average of 252 total yards. This was with 3 balls, don't forget. M3, 163.2 ball speed. So roughly a mile faster, but it was spinning like crazy. So the average distance was only 242 yards. So this is where I was faced with a bit of a dilemma, if you will, when I was filming this part of it, the hitting. Yes, this one was a mile slower, but it was like 10 yards further. So that made the M1, the 2016, the oldest driver in this test, advance to the finals. Congratulations, M1. Semi-final, Sim 2 versus Stealth 2. Here we go. This is what I think a lot of people are very curious to see if Stealth 2 is gonna advance or not, or if it's just all hype, especially with the misinterpreting of what Rory said at the Players. Sim 2, 164.3 average ball speed, so a little bit faster than its first go around, and that was with one more swing too, so that's good to know. Total yardage, 260.3, even a little bit further with yardage. Spin went down a little bit, so 3 balls. We're starting to see the numbers go up. Stealth 2, 167.2 average ball speed. This is very eye-opening. It's just a faster driver. I can't say anything more about it. Average distance of 263.6. I'm loosening up. I'm getting faster as I'm doing this. I'm not swinging faster for one or the other. I'm just hitting my shot, trying to be as consistent as I can with my once-a-week golf stay-at-home dad life. But Stealth 2, you've advanced to the finals. 2016 M1 against 2023's Stealth 2. 4 balls each. M1, average ball speed of 164.1. You can see it was just getting faster as I was getting faster. Average 160 in the first round, 162 in the second round, 164 in the third round. Average total distance of 263.5 yards. I did hit the longest drive of the competition with the M1. Just something worth noting. This was the longest drive out of the 40-some drives I hit. Stealth 2, the average ball speed was 166.5, half a mile slower than its average in the semifinals, but you're seeing it's just a faster drive. Average distance of 262.2. So we'll leave this up to you. This is for interpretation only. What do you think? This was 2.5 miles faster on average, 1 yard shorter on average with these 4 drives. So in my books, this is the winning driver, but maybe you think this is the winning driver because this hit the furthest 1 ball, but this was consistently faster throughout the entire competition. In the finals, it was 1 yard slower. I dub it the winner. What do you think? Let me know down below. Which one won? M1 or Stealth 2? We'll see you next year for the next competition. Peace.